Hello, good afternoon, good morning. We're gonna work on doing the epoxy with the glow in the dark pigment. So what you want to do is you want to get your part A and part B in equal amounts. Like if you get, let's say, 10 milliliters. Well, it's probably gonna be 12 because yeah, it looks about 12.5. And you're going to get it all in one container. You have to mix it. I know this is a little boring, but this is one of the things that you're gonna have to do for every cup. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work with my alcohol inks. What I've already done is I covered a 30-ounce tumbler with white glitter. Let's work on B. So I've already covered my 30-ounce tumbler with white glitter and I've epoxied it because I didn't. Okay, so the way I thought about it is if I put the alcohol ink straight on the white glitter, it's probably not going to run as much as I want it to. So what I thought was, okay, well, I'm going to epoxy it. I'm going to seal it. And then I'll add the next coat of epoxy. And I'll add my alcohol ink. Just because I was afraid that it was going to saturate. Like the ink was going to get into the glitter and it was going to dye it. And the last thing you want is to be mixing your colors and to get brown. If you ever worked with the color chart, once you add too many colors, I mean, your result will be brown. So what you want to do is you want to mix it not too fast because the quicker you mix it, the more bubbles you're going to get. So just mix it in a good pace. This is very time consuming, but I'll go ahead and forward it to where, and right now it still doesn't look, it looks a little cloudy, and it will look cloudy. Don't worry with the bubbles. I guess like if you let it sit for about a minute, the bubbles will rise. And of course you're still gonna put your heat gun on the cup, so that will also eliminate the bubbles, the air pockets. Once you see that it's starting to clear up, I like to just to see that it's clear and that there's no more cloudiness in it. Okay, so the next thing I do is I get the cup that I was working with. And I usually buy these little cups online. I don't want to say no names because I don't want to get blocked. But since I've been working with a lot of different colors on this cup, we're gonna go with yellow green. I don't know if you can see it. Excuse my nails. I work a lot with my hands, and I can paint my nails one night, and the next day by the afternoon they will be looking like I just, I don't know, I just dug a graveyard with my nails or something. So I went ahead and I put the pigment in this little cup, because you want to mix it in a small portion to get all that dust, the pigment dust. You want to get it super mixed in there. So what we do is we add a little bit of epoxy into this little separate cup, the cup we measured to it. See how it gets stuck? And as you're mixing it, you can feel the pigment. And this works for all types of pigments. There's some gold, copper, silver. There's also colored pigment. There's also colored glow-in-the-dark pigment. I chose the white one because it goes on clear and it'll glow like green, purple, blue. There's different colors you can choose from. And like I said, I usually go online to your, go to your most common online shops and they'll have it. Search up glow-in-the-dark pigment, and there's a couple of different sellers online. The trick is just to keep looking for the best price, because a lot of people are resellers like I am, and they're a little bit more expensive. But if you find the manufacturer, you'll get it at a really good price. Especially if you find things in China. It will take about 2 weeks to receive, but come on, you're paying $1 for this whole pack that will last you quite a while. I already did about 4 cups with this. So, and as you saw, it's not very much that you add. If you can see a little bit of glow in the dark in there. In this area, it goes to the bottom. So you're going to want to mix it all the way through. I want you all to see how it gets mixed. It's way more easier than to put the powder straight into the big container of epoxy. Man, you're gonna have a hard time dissolving all those little, sometimes they have like little rocks, not hard rocks, but it gets all bunched together. Okay, and that's how we mix our glow-in-the-dark pigment epoxy. It does look a little cloudy, but once it dries, it clears out. And there we go. Now to get started on the cup.